Hi, I am Iqbal Imam from Aligarh Muslim University, Aligarh. My specialization is ecology and remote sensing and GIS. Today we are going to discuss about digital image fusion. After studying this module, we will be able to learn about the concept of digital image fusion, the objectives of the digital image fusion, different methods which are used to fuse digital images. Digital image fusion is a technique where more than one digital images are fused, and the purpose of digital image fusion is to get improved images and to remove some of the problems which are having in one of the image or another of the image. Most of the satellites are having panchromatic images as well as multispectral images. Panchromatic images are having high resolution, whereas spectral images are having low resolution. So both cannot fulfill the demand of a scientist, but sometimes scientists need MSS in high resolution. At that time, image fusion is done to get the objectives. The MSS are costly, whereas PAN is cheap. So we cannot have all the time MSS just to save our money. Therefore, when we combine or fuse MSS with PAN, it may give us MSS or multispectral images in high resolution, which may serve our objectives. So why we do digital image fusion? If we want to have improved images from the non-improved image of A and B, we used to fuse image A and B to get improved image. If some of the information is missed in one image, we fuse this image with another image to get that information. If there is a distortion in the image, we used to fuse two images to get the distortion-free image. If you want to highlight some of the objects, or if you want to interpret some of the objects in a very clear manner, we used to fuse two images from PAN or from multispectral. So these are the aim to fuse the two images. There are three processes at which image fusion is done. The first is the image fusion at pixel level, image fusion at decision level, and image fusion at feature level. Image fusion at pixel level is done at a very small unit level. Here, pixel of image A is co-registered with the pixel of B, and pixel is considered while doing this type of image fusion. Then come to the image fusion at the level of feature. Here, features of an object in image A is considered to tally or to match with the feature found in the same feature found in the image B, and after that features are fused together to get the new one. At decision level, at this level of image fusion, image A is analyzed and image B is analyzed separately, and after that both information are collected together to get the improved image. What is the general methods to fuse the image? Image may be fused more than two or two. There are different stages. The first is that you have to resize the images A and B by doing the georeferencing. Means you have to make the size of pixel of A image and B image similar. For example, if the spatial resolution of image A is 30, you have to make the spatial resolution of image B 30 also. While doing the image fusion, the RGB is transformed to the IHS, means intensity, saturation, and hue. After doing that, the reverse transformation is done, and for doing the image fusion, one of the techniques mentioned later on is used. While doing the image fusion, the red, green, and blue are transformed to the intensity, hue, and saturation. By that, for example, we may fuse PAN images, for example, with the multispectral images after using a technique or method mentioned later on. After that, again we have to do the reversal technique. We have to use the reversal technique to get the new image, what we call it fused image. Following techniques can be used to fuse two or more than two images. These techniques are multiplicative methods, subtractive methods, PCA means principal component analysis method. It can be IHS technique. It can be high pass filter. It may be Brove technique to fuse the image. It may be Ehler technique to fuse two or more than two images. Wavelet technique is also used to fuse two or more than two images. Come to the multiplicative algorithm. Multiplicative transformation is a simple multiplication fusion method. Its fused image reflects the mixed message of low resolution images and high resolution images. The fusion algorithm can be written as ML is equal to XS into Pn to the power 1 by 2, where ML is the fusion image pixel value, S is the pixel value of multispectral image, Pn is the pixel value of panchromatic. The multiplicative algorithm stretches the histogram of all MS band and decreases the standard deviation values. This technique also helps in detection of small targets like cars and trees. But multiplicative fusion techniques cause changes in the color of the original image and make the photo interpretation more difficult. While using these techniques for image fusion, color of the vegetation changes from green to blue when blue band is used in natural color combination. Multiplicative algorithm improves the spatial resolution of the input MS images. The resultant image is having darker tone than the input MS image, which results in loss of shadow. The Broveri transformation image fusion technique. Broveri technique is also known as color normalized fusion. It is a simple method to merge data from different sensors which can preserve their little spectrum combination of each pixel but replace its overall brightness with the high spatial resolution image. The mathematical formula of the Broveri transformation can be showed as a combination of the pan and multispectral image. Each MS image is multiplied by a ratio of the pan image and divided by the sum of the MS images. The fused R, G and B images are defined by the following equation. R nu is equal to R divided by R plus G plus B into pan. G nu is equal to G divided by R plus G plus B into pan. B nu is equal to P B divided by R plus G plus B into pan. Many researchers use the BT to fuse a RGB image with a high resolution image. The BT image fusion is used to combine Landsat TM and radar images. It also gives improved image when a spot image is fused with pan image. The advantage of Broveri transform image technique is that it is a simple and fast method to merge the data from different sensors. It provides superior visual and high resolution multispectral image. It is very useful for visual interpretation. The disadvantage of this technique is that it ignores the requirement of high quality synthesis of spectral information. It produces spectral distortion also. Then come to the fusion techniques based on subtractive method. Subtractive resolution merge uses a subtractive algorithm to pan for sharpening MSS image. Specifically, it was designed for quick bird, Iconos and Formosat images that simultaneously acquire data in pan and MS with all four MS bands present. A ratio between the MS and pan image pixel sizes of approximately 4:1 is considered. By using this technique, fused image of highly preserved spatial and spectral resolution are produced. The input consists of overlapping of pan and MS images. The output is a MS images that retains the spectral contents of the MS images while maintaining the spatial detail of the pan images. The MS and pan images to be fused with this approach should have roughly 4:1 pixel ratio. Also, pan and MS images should be from the same system and should be acquired simultaneously. The output fused image has lighter tone than the input images, which results in merging of shadow with dark tone areas. There is another fusion technique, what we call as wavelet technique. It is invented in 1980. It is related to multi-resolution analysis theory. It extracts spatial details from a high resolution PAN image and then added them to the MS bands. The wavelet image fusion technique can improve the spatial resolution while preserve the spatial characteristics at a maximum degree, but the method discards low frequency components of the PAN image completely. In the output fused image, the color seems not being smoothly integrated into the spatial features. Details of small objects are lost and the edges of buildings are also distorted in the output image. The next technique is color related technique, and under this we will discuss about the intensity hue saturation image fusion technique. The intensity hue saturation technique is a standard procedure in image fusion with the major limitation that only 3 bands are involved. The IHS fusion technique is used for sharpening. This technique works best in image analysis for color enhancement, feature enhancement, improvement of spatial resolution, and fusion of disparate data sets. The IHS fusion technique converts a color image from the red, green, and blue space into the IHS color space. Principal component analysis is another technique which is used for the image fusion. PCA is a mathematical method that transforms interrelated variables into unrelated variable. The verbosity of image can be decreased or eliminated using this technique. This is a spatial domain technique of image fusion in which pixel values are modified to achieve the final results. The advantage of PCA is that the redundancy of data is decreased and large amount of inputs are decreased without the actual loss of the information at the output image. The fusion is accomplished by weight average of image to be fused. The next one is the fusion techniques based on high pass filter. The high pass filter image fusion technique allow us to combine high resolution PAN data with lower resolution MS data, resulting an output with both excellent details and a realistic representation of spectral contents of the original MS scene. The process involves a convolution using a HPF on the high resolution data and then combining this with the lower resolution MS data. It stretches the new MS image to match the mean and standard deviation of the original MS data. The output fused image has lighter tone than the input MS image. Texture of the image is very smooth and the sharpness is less, which results in less clarity of the object. The next technique is Ehler's method. This fusion technique is based on an IHS transformation coupled with an adaptive Fourier domain filtering. This method is extended to include more than 3 bands by using multiple IHS transformation until the number of bands is exhausted. The PAN is filtered with an inverse HPF and intensity spectrum is filtered with a low pass filter. After filtering, both the images are transformed back into the spatial domain with an inverse FFT and added together to form a fused intensity component with the high frequency information from the high resolution PAN images and the low frequency information from the low resolution MS image. The Ehler fusion shows the best spectral preservation but also takes the highest computation time. The Ehler fusion technique improves the resultant image with the high resolution of the fused image, but it decreases the tonal variation in the resulting image. Following are the application of image fusion. The one is the object identification, the second one is the classification, and third one is to see the change detection. Let's discuss object identification. Some of the objects, if it is not clear in a image A, for example, image fusion is done to improve or enhance is the spatial resolution, and that object of the image may become more clearer. Apart from that, if the size of the object is very low, very small, then the MSS image is fused with the PAN image. After that, the resultant image will be having high resolution image with large size of object, and on the basis of that, object can be identified. Then come to the classification of the image. When 2 images or more than 2 images are fused, the classification is done in a very nice manner, because while doing the classification, it is very important to know the different objects clearly, so that classification can be done in a good manner. When image is fused, for example, PAN image is fused with the MSS, the resultant image is having high resolution. In high resolution, images as well as objects are having very clear idea. So classification can be done, and similar things can be keep in one classes, and other similar things can be second classes, like that. Come to the third application, that is the change detection. Temporal change detection, if you are interested to know about an area, image fusion is also done to know the change detection. In due course of time, Earth surface may change from one incident or second incident. So just to have the clear-cut idea about the changes occurred in a due course of time, for example 10 years or 20 years, or due to after some disaster, image fusion is done, means image A before the disaster or before 10 years, or image B after 10 years, they are fused together and get a new image to have the clear-cut idea about the changes which were taken from 10 years back image and latest image. Now come to conclusion. After knowing the concept and different techniques, we can conclude that image fusion is one of the very important technique in remote sensing and GIS. In a very low cost, you can have a very improved image. You can fuse or combine the images of MSS of low cost as well as PAN, which are having less cost than the multispectral. But generally, we know that MSS is having high resolution. If we are combining MSS with PAN chromatic, we may have enhanced image having very clear-cut idea of an object. Various techniques are available in remote sensing and GIS software. Only it is a matter of click. Just you know the techniques. If you are friendly with the computer software related with remote sensing and GIS, image fusion can be done very easily. But it needs certain criteria. You must know idea about the field, you must know the technique, you must know how to operate remote sensing and GIS software. So when you know, you must have a very vague idea what to do while doing the image fusion. The stages includes, or the stages which are involved for doing the image fusion are bringing or acquiring of two images. For example, MSS image means multispectral images and panchromatic images means black and white images. Bring them together, co-register them, make the similar spatial resolution of image A and B means MSS image and PAN image, then use one of the technique to fuse the image, you will get the resultant. I am sure that the resultant image will be improved one. It may have the high resolution with multispectral concept. The object is very clear, the distortion is very low, some of the objects which are your target may become highlighted, and very few money or energy is spent while doing this. So we can say that in a very low cost manner, you can enhance your low budget multispectral data into a high resolution data after combining with the PAN one. For example, we can combine LIS3 image with our PAN data of Cartosat, and we may get a very high resolution data which may be helpful in identifying different objects of the earth.